Hi everyone, welcome to Nice Driving 24. In this episode, as with all the others, you'll see my viewers driving with care and consideration, and generally trying to help the traffic flow. There's obviously a blockage in this road to the right, so it makes sense to hold back and let the bus pull out. Then everyone can get going just that little bit easier and smoother. Having this mindset of best flow for everyone works wonders. Here my viewer uses a common mindset that I'm always going on about. Have they seen me? And even though the cyclist was able to stop, my viewer was ready just in case they didn't. Just thinking about priority is dangerous.
Wow.
This is quite difficult to make out because you can often see further with your own eyes than you can do with a dashcam. But why has my viewer stopped? Far up in the distance they've spotted a tractor coming the other way, and now they're reversing so they can be by this opening on the right with the tractor coming in the other direction. This shows forward planning and observations can easily make things a non-event. If it's easier to reverse your vehicle, you should be the one doing more about it. When's the last time that you've done something that was this well planned? This clip's not the best footage. Perhaps my viewer needs a new dashcam, and if so, check out the links in the description, use the code AshleyNeil and save yourself a further 5%. On to the clip. We always need to remember that people do make mistakes. We're all human at the end of the day. Now try and make these mistakes better, not worse. Now, my viewer did a great job by helping this other driver out, but I'm sure they had to be really aware of their surroundings slowing like they did in that junction. Here's some better footage from a VFO dashcam. Remember, go and get your 5% extra discount and check out the links in the description. My viewer chooses a nice speed through the narrowing and then spots the other vehicle's nose hanging out. Then simply slows down until they're certain they've been spotted. This clip's from one of my Australian viewers, and they're on a bike. This is a lovely waiting position, nice and far back and over to the left, clearly saying to the novice driver, I'm in no hurry. Remember also, it's nice to be nice.
Well done.
Here's another little reminder that you should give way to pedestrians at the entrances or the exits to roundabouts, as many people in the comment section seem to think a roundabout is not a junction, and as we saw in the top right footage, not everyone gets this.
Jesus Christ.
What would you do in this situation? There's some traffic lights and they're on red. How much space have we got? Did you notice the left lane can also turn right? This is a perfect place to stop. If the bus turns left, you're not going to have a problem with the swing out, and if it turns right, you're obviously showing the bus driver that they can go without a problem. But the main thing about this position is you can definitely be seen. Do try and go a little further than that though. Actually look in the bus's right hand mirror and see whether the driver's spotted you. This was also a nice rate of acceleration from my viewer. They can see the left side of the crossing, and it's another tell to the bus driver to go on, after you. Nice bit of driving this. My viewer's on the approach to a roundabout and the lorry's coming the other way. And because the traffic in front of my viewer isn't flowing brilliantly, they decide to hold back. Perfect. If you can't go, see if you can let someone else. Doing this doesn't cost you any time whatsoever. Nice job. Even though my viewer could fit through, they spotted the cyclist nicely. If you have to cross into the cyclist lane and they don't have to come out, you need to give way to them. Good job. I love playing this game. Trying to spot when a vehicle around me needs to move lanes before they even know themselves. My viewer does brilliantly here. Have you spotted it yet? In this situation though, the lorry driver may very well have seen my viewer and just been waiting until they passed before they went out, which is also good planning. Another situation where, if you can't go, help someone else out. In this clip I also like the position the lorry driver's taken up to the left. It's going to give them a little bit better view to the left hand side through the queue in traffic, and also it didn't block the white car's view. A good job by the pickup driver towing the trailer. They had to take that wide turn because of the silver car in front. Many good bits of driving in this clip. Well done to most, just to see it could do better. This wasn't the best pass by this white SUV. They should be giving at least 2 meters when going past a horse and rider. But it's this next part is the reasoning why it's got into a nice driving, well, or riding episode. The appreciation for traffic flow is brilliant here, and this also creates a nice positive impression of horse and rider. If you think about it, this is also the opposite of why we have negative stereotypes. Just think on how some people perceive, for example, BMW drivers. But then the best bit of the clip. The child's obviously excited to see the horse. So Thomas, my viewer, goes over and says hello.
Do you have a stroke? Yeah.
Asking have they seen me also needs to be combined with I could stop if they haven't. The wet road surface also needs to be added to this decision making. The first help of an emergency service vehicle in this episode. Just give them options, they'll sort it. And although this should be the norm, I still feel as though I have to show good examples of passing cyclists. You cannot be impatient. You must make sure that you can overtake nice and wide, giving at least 1.5 meters. And make sure you can complete the overtake within half the distance you see to be clear. Just like this. The cyclists were also happy for my viewer to go past at this point. I just wonder whether any of my viewers know if there's a legal passing distance in Spain to go around cyclists. Spotting mistakes that people are going to make at multi-lane roundabouts is a good important skill that you need to master. My viewer does a great job. They spot the problem early and use the horn correctly.
Yeah, car coming across like always.
And for this final clip, we sort of put all the messages I've tried to get across in today's episode all together. Cracking job, thanks for watching, I hope to see you soon.